Heidi-ho, and welcome once again to the Mr. Obvious Show. I'm, of course, your congenial host, Mr. Obvious. Let's take a phone call, shall we? Hello, Mr. Obvious Show.
Hey, is this Mr. Obvious?
No, caller. This is the call screener.
Yeah, could I speak to Mr. Obvious?
Sure, hang on a sec. He'll be right with you. Hello, Mr. Obvious Show.
Hey, is this Mr. Obvious?
Yes, indeed it is, caller.
Long-time listener, first-time caller, Mr. Obvious.
I'm so pleased you called. How can I help you?
Well, Mr. Obvious, I've got a question, and it's kind of personal.
Personal, caller.
Yeah, it's about my sex life.
Oh, I see.
See, I'm married, and hey, Mr. Obvious, are you married?
Am I ever, caller? Mrs. Obvious and I have been married for 15 years.
Wow. And are there any obvious children?
That's another matter, caller. I'm fighting the DNA test results in court. But, caller, back to your concern. How can I help?
Right, Mr. Obvious. Well, see, my wife and I, we've been married for about 12 years, and our sex life has become pretty boring. You know, it's always the same.
This is a frequent problem, caller. Nothing to be embarrassed about. There certainly are things, though, you can do to spice it up a bit.
That's exactly why I'm calling, Mr. O. I wanted to spice up our sex life a little bit, so I took one of them classes.
You took a class? Well, that's very proactive, caller. Did both you and your wife take the class?
No, just me, Mr. Obvious. I kind of wanted to surprise her with it.
How romantic, caller. You took a class to improve your technique in the bedroom. I think that's a grand idea. I would say your wife is very fortunate to have a man who cares enough to invest his time and energy to improve his prowess as a lover.
Thanks, Mr. Obvious.
So did these techniques you learned work?
Not really.
Uh-oh. Not really. Well, what happened, caller? Were you too shy to try them out in the bedroom?
No, I tried them.
Then what's the problem, caller?
Well, we were in the bedroom, and things were getting pretty hot and heavy, and, well, Mr. Obvious, I broke my wife's arm.
Oh, my land, caller. That's not good. You broke her arm.
Sure did, Mr. Obvious.
Wow. That must have put the old kibosh on the lovemaking, caller. How did it happen?
Well, I'm not real sure, Mr. Obvious. I thought I was doing everything just the way I learned it in class.
Really, caller?
Yeah, I put on the pajamas like our instructor taught us and everything.
You were told to wear pajamas?
Yeah, everybody in the class had to wear them.
So you came into the bedroom wearing your pajamas and you immediately broke your wife's arm?
It took a little while.
Caller, this sounds like some pretty rough lovemaking. Who taught this class of yours?
I don't really know his name. He called himself the Sensual or something like that.
He called himself the Sensual? I don't understand that, caller.
Well, yeah, it was something like that. We had to dress up in our white pajamas and come in there and bow to him and call him the Sensual.
The whole class did this?
Yeah, we all did.
Did you say white pajamas?
Yep, we all had white jammies on.
And did they have a belt?
Belt? Yeah, how'd you know that, Mr. Obvious? And you know what? When you get better at lovemaking, they even give you a different color belt.
Caller, what was the name of the class you took?
Let's see, it was the AAA Aaron Marital Arts class.
Marital Arts?
Yeah, I found it right there in the phone book in the yellow pages there.
Hey, can you spell marital arts for me?
Yeah, it's Martial, and arts, ARTS.
Land of Goshen, caller. That wasn't a class to teach you to be a better lovemaker. This is a self-defense class. It's martial arts, not marital arts. The guy who taught your class was a sensei, not a sensual. Goodness gracious, caller, you could have killed your wife.
Martial arts?
Yes, martial arts.
I never made the connection.
Yeah, that's all the time we have for today.
Whoa, hey, Mr. Obvious.
What is it, caller?
So, using that technique they call kung fu, that won't give my wife an orgasm?
No, caller, it's much more likely to give her a concussion.
Well, hang on, Mr. Obvious. My wife's trying to say something.
Oh, no.
What's that, honey?
What is it, caller?
My wife wanted me to tell you that you're a lifesaver, Mr.
That's swell. Until next time, This has been the Mr. Obvious Show.